today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
Fielded right around the 8. But he won't quite make it to the 25. Going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And bringing it out usually isn't the best decision, but he turned it into a good decision with what winds up being a terrific return. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Room here to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Raiders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trailed early in this wild card game. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Fields. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Here's Fields. Looking left side, and it's complete. 30. 10. Touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Fields now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Fields. And the Raiders have got him. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out now come the Jets. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a handoff looking right. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 10. For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle. 39 yards. And the Raiders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken just shy of the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
there he goes right side. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown Jets. Elijah Moore, 75 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Fields. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
You're going to make everything happen.
Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the silver and black continue to roll. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. 1-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Check Mike 33. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Mike, check 33.
Back to throw. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A chance for Waddle on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved...
And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 49 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 3rd and 2, Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again is Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 2nd and a long way to go. Fields. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And some room to maneuver. he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 99 yards. And the silver and black continue to roll. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st down, it's Fields. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 20! Touchdown! Henry Ruggs. 73 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? Oh, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. And the Raiders have got him. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all...
He's got a man, complete.
They should have put a stamp on me.
Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at that time, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On 1st down, Fields. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Back to throw. Fields. Out of nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Well, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown. Henry runs 61 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.